Hey, you guys. So listen, I just want to share with you kind of what's been going on with me this past week and kind of into this week now. Today's Monday. It's Massive Action Monday here at my house. But what I want to tell you guys, and I hope that you take something away from this. Last week, I was pretty down about my business in general, and I was just coming up against some little hurdles here. I had actually placed a solo ad and hadn't heard anything back, hadn't seen anything, didn't really know what to expect. Just knew that I would see something soon based on, what a friend of mine who's doing the same thing had told me in his experience. So I was just trying to go with it. Well, it had been probably about a week and I hadn't seen anything. And then the fear starts setting in, like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? Did I not do something properly? And now I've wasted money on this advertising, this solo ad, and everything's just going to fall apart, right? So, I guess it was last week on Tuesday, I just kind of had like a mini meltdown. I just started crying out of frustration. I was just so frustrated. I just want this so bad, you guys. I want it so bad, like I know so many of you do. And so I was just like, beside myself, really. And so I cried, but you know what I didn't do is I never gave up. I never was like, oh, screw this, I'm going to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. I just knew that based on what I've learned that, when this time comes up, when you want to quit, when you want to give up, that's when you're going to have a breakthrough. And so I never gave up. I just hung tight. And I want to share with you guys that by this past Saturday, I was out to dinner with some friends. I was on my way home. I happened to check my email on my phone. And do you know that I had 45 new leads that had opted in to one of my pages? I mean, talk about a total turnaround. I felt great. And today I think I've got 53 leads. So from this one solo ad. So wow, did that rejuvenate me on Saturday when I saw that? I thought that was awesome. And we are going to come up against hurdles. We are going to be met with, our patience is really going to be tested. But that's just part of this, just being patient and not giving up. And, you can cry every day. You can bitch and moan and whatever every single day. But what you cannot do is give up. Because when you're about to give up is exactly when everything is going to, come together for you. And you'll wish that you wouldn't have done that. So, the biggest piece of advice I can give you based on what I'm talking about here today is just not to give up, to know that you can figure this out, that you can find the solution to any problem. You have plenty of resources, even though maybe you don't feel like it at the time, you do. There's people you can reach out to, people that maybe are on your team. For the tool, if you're using different tools, they always have a support staff usually, at least the tools that I use, and they're really good about getting back to you, being very helpful on the phone. I've called, things like that. So just really use those resources that you have. Don't think that you shouldn't call, when they have a call number that, you shouldn't call. You should call. Send a lot, a lot of times they have live chats. You can send in a question or, send in a support ticket. But, and then in the meantime of doing that, search for the answer yourself too. Look, in the back office, there's always usually some sort of a knowledge base or frequently asked questions. So check that out. And a lot of your questions could be answered that way as well and help you, get rid of a lot of that frustration that comes along with that. So anyway, like I said, I hope that you guys can take something away from this video today that will help you because I know that I know how you guys feel. I know how frustrating it can be. So, like I said, you just can't quit. You can cry every day about it, but you can't quit. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.